Today I woke up and saw it was No Bones Day, so I decided to take it easy by staying in bed and reading this fascinating book about migrating tree frogs who... Wait, I could be wrong here, but I think I smell some smoke, and that can only mean one thing. It's time for Ya Burnt Fall Edition. Welcome to the Burn Zone. We got a lot of topics to sail through and not a lot of time. Over here's the burner. Let's turn on the gas and load her up. Woo! Jeepers creepers! First up, candy corn. Candy corn. Anyone who passes up buying a fun-sized bag of Milky Ways for candy corn can't be trusted. It's chalky, it's brittle, and it looks like it's been dyed with our former president's tanning oil.
He's quite the jackass-o-lantern.
Candy corn is so disgustingly sweet. I'd serve this to children as punishment, knowing they got both a bad taste in their mouth and a guaranteed trip to the dentist. Candy corn also only has 5 ingredients, the second of which is wax. It's just like that saying, have your cake candles and eat them too. You might as well be handing out Yankee candles to trick-or-treaters.
Because that makes a lot of sense.
Hey, at least those can be regifted. It's proof that fewer ingredients doesn't always mean healthier. Time to roast some real corn on the cob because candy corn, ya burnt. Hayrides. Hayrides are for those parents who are too cheap to bring their kids to Six Flags Fright Fest. Although I can't blame you for not wanting to drop $200 to have your car smashed in while Bugs Bunny insists on taking your picture and your money. Worst $15 I spent since Space Jam 2. Hayrides may seem like a cheap thrill, but that's before you factor in the additional $20 you drop for Claritin to alleviate the running nose and itching, plus the cost of a new wardrobe because you keep finding hay in your clothes for days. Bottom line, just like ivermectin, hay is for horses. Time to light up this haystack because hayrides, ya burnt. Seasonal flavors. I know this probably comes as a big shock, but I, a straight white woman, love pumpkin spice.
You're pumpkidding me.
I know, just call me a basic witch, because I believe there is nothing wrong with enjoying a zesty fruit. What is wrong is that we limit this flavor to one time a year. Why should I have to wait until harvest to enjoy PSL? Maybe I want to eat pumpkin pie for 4th of July.
You might strike a chord with some folks.
I mean, it's all artificial anyways, and still healthier than any candy corn. Double burn candy corn. If we got rid of seasonal items and just sold the flavor year-round, we wouldn't be forced to reckon with products like pumpkin spice salmon, pumpkin spice pickles, or pumpkin spice toilet paper. Stop causing a latte problem, seasonal flavors. Ya burnt. Next up, apple picking. It's already enough of a hassle picking out my own apples from the grocery store, and now you expect me to drive an hour to do so, and then charge me for the labor? I'm telling you, the memories are not worth the mud stains, but people will do anything for the gram. I'm just glad it's not a year-round excursion. They say there's a shortage of farmers in this country, but really the USDA just hasn't learned how much they can profit from the lucrative corn industry. Time to crisp this apple because apple picking, ya burnt. Fall weather. The only thing that changes its mind more than the CDC is fall weather. One minute you step outside on a cloudy, crisp morning, confidently channeling Chris Evans in a cable knit and jeans. The next it's a sweltering 75 and you're dripping in swass. And I'm not talking some wild-ass silly shit, sideburns star mix-a-lot. I'm talking sweat on your ass.
Baby got back in a whole lot of swass.
It's not sweater season, it's sweatier season.
I see what you did there.
Yet somehow my skin and lips are still flakier than all my dates on Hinge.
Hope your paths won't croissant again.
No matter how often you check the weather app, you'll never be dressed appropriately. If anything, my seasonal depression comes from knowing I could have made a living from lying. Sideburn meteorologist. Let's hope the forecast calls for rain because fall weather, ya burnt. Gourds. Apparently pumpkins and squash are not gourds. They simply come from the same family, Cucurbitaceae, which sounds like the scientific term for a crustaceous STD. Pumpkins and squash, edible. Gourds, not so much. All of them serve as seasonal decor, but put it this way, if your Hinge date comes hung like a gourd, you're gonna want to wish he flaked too. The word gourd also provides way too many puns for home goods to profit from.
Oh my gourd, you didn't.
You thought Live, Laugh, Love was bad? Wait till you see Shelly's new gorgeous fall collection. How am I supposed to have gourd vibes when she keeps blasting Monster Mash on repeat? It's gourd awful.
But it was a graveyard smash.
And about gourd to death, just thinking about it. Gourds, ya burnt. Sexy costumes. Oh, sure. Now that my skin hasn't had an ounce of vitamin D in the last month, you all expect me to bare my midriff? Time to whip out your old Bird Box costumes because believe me, that is a sight you do not want to see. You can't just throw the word sexy in front of something. Sexy ketchup, sexy crayons. What will it be next? Sexy vaccine cards? Or worse, sexy Fauci?
What do you mean worse?
Fine, I'll give you that one.
He can poke me anytime.
The only thing worse than sexy costumes are sexy couple costumes. You don't need to show up in a plug and socket to let everyone know you're boinking. We get it. It makes Halloween feel like Valentine's Day for all the singles who got ghosted on Hinge. Triple burn, Hinge.
Time to call the professionals.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters. In fact, I'm sliming myself right now.
I can only hope no couple tries to get creative this Halloween dressing up as sexy Bezos in his Blue Origin. Please, just buy a jumpsuit and call it a day. Go for a little less sizzle because sexy costumes, you burnt. Striketober workers, listen up. Whoa! That buzzer means we've run out of time. I guess that means I'll have to burn you guys next time on Ya Burnt.